And also, happy birthday to like 90% of Afghans celebrating their birthday on January 1st. Happy Thursday and Happy New Year's, everyone.
Happy New Year's, everyone.
2026.
Oh my God.
2025 was just like
It
gone.
was gone
gone with the
so
wind.
fast.
And also, happy birthday to like 90% of Afghans celebrating their birthday on January 1st, 19.
What is that about?
Wait,
She
I
just
almost said
told-
I almost said my. I'm so used to saying January 1st, 19, like, you know, my age. I was like,
because we're both January girls. If
And
you
it's
guys
my
don't know,
birthday.
happy birthday! And it's my birthday too.
and I don't even know if it's yes, happy birthday to you too. Not January 1st, but
Yeah.
guys, if you don't know, now you know. 90% or maybe more of Afghans have their birthday set for January 1st. And
I did not know that. I
what
thought
do you mean?
I
There's
only
so many
know- I only
memes
know-
all around social media.
I
about
only
it.
know some people, but I didn't know all Afghans.
Like, it's obviously this is just
Maybe it was easier for them coming to
yeah,
Canada
because you
to
know
put it-
it's easy to remember 1-1. You know, it's easy.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
So
I don't even know if my birthday is real, but you know what Afghan parents say? You know, bisyor barf budak. You know,
was
I remember my sebud or like whatever they'll
Yeah,
say it
when I
like
was
that.
born,
It was just
apparently-
snowing a lot, or it was raining a lot.
Yeah.
Like they'll talk about a season, but they
or
don't
the
really-
day like when I apparently the day I was born, it was snowing a lot and they couldn't get to the
That's
hospital
exactly
that
what
easily.
happened to me.
Oh my God.
So we could have been born the same day.
So are they sharing the same story to all the
It's the same story. Or like when my sister was born, like that's when like, you know, a lot of changes happened in Afghanistan, right? Like that was when
Yeah.
the first time Taliban came. So her story is like, oh yeah, it was the first day the Taliban took over Kabul, and like that's.
And you know what's so funny? Another funny thing is, like, you know, if you ask your parent how old they are, I am 6 year apart from one of your aunts. That is 5 year apart from your other uncle. That is 10
They
years
never
apart
give you
from
numbers.
And then
Their age math does not matter.
Grandma, how old are you? I was 15 when I gave birth to your, your one of your uncle, and then I got married at this. You have to do the math.
Like yourself, you don't get a straight answer. You just,
Never.
as an Afghan, you just learn
And
to be
isn't
so
it
good in
crazy?
math.
They would write it in the back of like some book or
A
something.
paper, or like mostly they would actually put it inside Quran Sharif.
yeah,
They'd put it in a piece of paper, put it inside the Quran Sharif.
And
like,
when
you
they
know,
escaped and they flew from
They
the
left,
country,
yeah.
they left the country.
why are you saying escape? Like they just migrated, girl. We didn't run away. We weren't prisoners. We escaped. You escaped. She was a criminal. Okay, she fled the
Fuck away.
country.
Anyways, they're like, kuch to gum shud, we lost everything. We don't
don't
have
have
your birth
records.
certificate. We don't have anything. So you have
know.
to calculate the.
Or you just have to
dates.
remember and just make it up. That's why like a lot of Afghans, when you ask their age, they don't even know their age, their realistic age.
No, mine is accurate.
Mine is also like age-wise, it's accurate because I had cousins that were
Yeah.
also born, so that helps a lot because now it's not just you,
So is
it's
it
other
like,
people.
Lida, how old are you? You're
Oh, wait.
10 years apart from one of the cousin, 4 years apart from the other cousin.
And then you just do the math. No, they also like my dad is really good with like these things and like keeping things.
awesome.
So he wrote down everyone's birthday and like I said earlier, he kept it and then he gave it to one of my amas like back home to keep it. So we knew, and all we had to do is just convert the dates because obviously we
Yeah.
have a different calendar that we use back there. So we just had to convert the dates, and like mine just ended up being January 1st. So like every time like I tell people my birthday is January 1st, they're like, oh wow, New Year's, baby, that must be exciting for your family. I'm like, no, it's not New Year's in Afghanistan.
But at least you have it good here. Like, you're
I
celebrating. it
don't
always
because when I was younger, everywhere was closed. I wasn't allowed to go out. Like I couldn't do anything. And even now, a lot of the restaurants that I want to go on my birthday, they're closed.
Really?
Which doesn't make sense. Like, why are you guys closed on New Year's? I know they're probably open late.
Yeah.
New Year's Eve, but
But it's still a special day.
it's special because I'm born.
Okay, enough of that.
Okay, jealous much.
Okay, whatever.
Well, let's start with our story of the day, or maybe more of like a topic of the day, because one of our brothers has reached out to us, and this is kind of exciting for us because
Yeah.
a lot of our besties reach out to us all the time, and we have had some great conversations with people over the phone, over messages, and through comments. But this time, one of our
This is different.
brothers reached out, so we'll let you read what his situation is, and then we'll talk about it. And we would love for you guys to share your
Let's not
opinion.
forget, just like our besties or ourselves, a lot of women have a lot of issues, in their life, whether it's in-laws or, family issues or whatever it is, their hubby issue, everything.
There's men too that
yeah,
are struggling
and
or
we never
suffering in
think about
silence.
it.
And I think we talked about that,
Yeah,
right?
and when we got this message, we were so excited because it's like, oh my God, we never,
Like,
really
yeah.
talk. We should start
should.
talking so much about what
And we
men
will.
also go through, right? I'm gonna just read his message. Hey ladies, I have a situation and need your opinion. My wife checks my phone, not for cheating, but just to read my messages with my family and siblings. I have nothing to hide and don't mind her checking, but at the same time, it feels like there's no personal space. How do I explain to her that privacy isn't about secrecy and it doesn't mean I'm breaking her trust? I agree with him.
No, I like that. Okay, how he said that privacy can come in different forms and
Yeah.
ways and shapes, right? And,
Yeah.
and it's different for every relationship too, right?
Exactly.
I feel like it's hard to give our opinion and help guide you because we don't know the full story or the full background of like what makes her do such a thing. Like, is it just how you guys started your relationship and you check her phone and she checks your phone, right? Because I
Yeah.
feel like it comes that way.
That sometimes it could come that way. I was gonna say, like, how does she feel if you go ahead and check her phone? Because I feel like girls have more secrets than
Yeah,
boys.
because they talk to
you know?
their sisters or their moms or their best
yeah.
friends,
So they have a lot to talk, and girls are always talking, right? Like they're
Yeah.
talking constantly, they're complaining constantly, they're venting.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
is she comfortable? Like you checking? But even if she is, I don't think as a woman you need to check, your man's phone. I think you need to give them always good privacy.
I think you have to think about like putting your. I know you've said this before and you've said it really well. Always think about yourself being in someone else's shoes. Like, would I be comfortable that my husband goes checks my messages with my sisters or with my brothers or whatever, right? Maybe I'll go tell my husband that whatever that has
Yeah.
happened, and things happen with families,
Yeah.
right? There could be some slip offs, there could be some drama or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Or sometimes your siblings are reaching out to you for just an opinion or advice,
Yeah.
and maybe it's just a one-on-one, like, hey, like between you and I, like this is what I'm going through.
Yeah.
Can you just help me with this?
For this situation, I would really talk to the wife and say, like,
It
you
all
need to,
starts with-
yeah, just communicate and say, you know what, I don't feel comfortable you checking my phone. If there's anything you want to know,
I'll tell you.
I'll tell you, And if some women are just so nosy, Leda, they just want
I
to
was
know
gonna
what's
say,
happening.
yeah.
Who is he talking to? Is he talking to his siblings about me?
And I was
Are
gonna
his siblings talking to
about
him about
me.
me? Like, are you trying
I think
to,
it all comes in like it's not a
What's
one thing.
happening,
It's
yeah.
a whole, like I said earlier, a bigger picture. Like, how is your relationship with her versus how's her relationship with your family? Does she feel like self-conscious or does she feel insecure?
Or maybe a
that
little
you're talking
attention?
too much
Yeah.
with your siblings or with your family? Maybe she thinks she's being talked about.
I think-
maybe there's been secrets
Yeah.
that you haven't told her that she's found out from other forms
It
and
could
from
be
other ways.
anything, yeah.
That now she's like, okay, you're not gonna tell me. I'm just gonna go through your phone.
Yeah.
It's still not
the
right.
way.
Yeah.
It's
It's
not the right way
not.
to do it, but then some people just, they don't know what else.
What's better.
What's the other option to do? What's better? So they
Yeah.
will just go ahead and do this.
Yeah.
And nobody's perfect. As we're aging, we are learning. I think, I used to think
maybe
it is
when I first got
normal.
married,
yeah,
like,
I think it's fine. Like, just
it wasn't
check.
a big deal for me. Like, I personally, I have never like gone through my husband's phone to check it out, but I felt tempted.
Yeah.
And I've
Know what
wanted
you
to know what's going
Yeah.
on, especially when you see them like on their phone and like they have this serious face and you're
Yeah.
like, what's going on? And they
Yeah.
say nothing. Excuse me? Your face has like a different story. So your messaging has a different
Yeah.
story. So what do you mean nothing? And like, I feel like in the beginning of the wedding, as you're getting like, or a marriage, as you're getting to know each other, as you're
Yeah.
getting to, know who they talk to and like, what what kind of relationship they have with their siblings, it's harder because you're just like, I want to be part of this, like I want to be involved, I want you to trust me, I want you to be my best friend and tell
Yeah,
me
especially if you
everything,
think
right?
they're not sharing, like they're secretly leaving the house, talking to the sibling or doing stuff
or every
like
time
that.
they talk to their sibling
But
or
you know
family, they
what's
leave
wrong,
their
though?
room.
You know what's wrong? I think it's wrong if the man or a woman, both side, if they have a password that, the
They
other...
don't know.
Yeah, if they don't know the password of their spouse.
Yeah.
I
I
think...
didn't even know that's a thing. I don't. Is it though?
Is it? There is.
Oh, God.
There
No, I think
is.
that's just-
I think there is.
No,
I think...
I don't. I've never seen it at least in
Because
the,
it's not normal for like our, group or whoever, like, they don't have
like
that. But
I know all my siblings. Like I feel like everyone that I know around me is married.
Yeah.
And I feel like even their kids know, and like my
I
daughter
know,
knows my
just
password.
everything is an open book, right?
Yeah.
But I've heard there is some people that their phone is like
At that,
they
I
do
think
not
if it's
touch my
that
phone.
stage, then that's
yeah, exactly.
suspicious.
That
I'm
is
sorry, that's like
wrong.
sus. Like, no,
Yeah,
thank
like,
you.
what are you
I will
hiding?
be like, I'll make sure you go to bed, and like, I'll take your phone and I'll track you down and I'll put a recorder in it. I'll do whatever it takes.
You're
right?
just telling me that I need to check my
Yeah.
phone. Are you like
You're giving me signs, exactly. That's a red flag.
That's
I think
true,
as
there
partners,
is.
we need to respect each other's like boundaries. This comes back to boundaries, right? Like this
Yeah.
is a boundary that you need to set up at the beginning. You don't come and directly tell your husband or your wife to say, "Hey, I don't like you going through my phone and checking my phone, so don't do that." It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
It starts happening when you start seeing like your partner, like in this situation, checking your phone constantly, like trying to read messages. You can just be like, "Hey, like if there's something bothering you, I'll tell you, or if there's something that involves you, I'll tell
Yeah.
you." But like if the fact that you're continuously going and doing that, like that's not right. Like just tell her, and if you're doing the same thing, then you should stop so that she can stop as well.
Exactly.
And if it's
So-
just a one-way thing, then like we said, maybe she just, you know, there's other things involved, or maybe she's being nosy.
Yeah, but it's wrong though. Checking phone
Yeah.
for like checking phone of your spouse is
Yeah, or just reading messages. Like, I think it's fine sometimes if you're just like going through their phone because you know your phone's being charged and you're just
that's
going,
different, Lita.
Yeah.
I think
And
with
then a
this kind of
message, no, but
situation-
like a message pops up and
Yeah.
you're curious because you know when you get a preview of a message, you get like one line or two line and like you're curious. I still wouldn't do it. I don't feel like I'm like that unless my husband specifically shows me like, oh, read this message or something.
It's a respect. I think it's a very like respectful thing, mutual respect between husband and
Yeah.
wife, which should be there. Because it's like you checking their phone. It's also like giving them this kind of feeling that, oh, I don't trust you. Like
yeah.
he's mentioned, you know, like and then it just breaks their heart. They're like they feel like
Yeah.
maybe awkward about it, like why she's doing this.
Yeah,
You know?
or even sometimes like I feel like as partners or so, like if your partner's going out, like I think we have talked about that, you know, constantly messaging and saying like, hey, come back home,
Or
do
calling
this. Like,
them when they're with their
calling them,
friends
like,
or their
multiple
family.
times. I feel like these are some kind of boundaries that we need to like understand as
Yeah.
we, you know, as we get more into relationships and
And
marriage.
it goes
and all.
both ways. We're not only
Yeah.
talking about women doing it; men also like could be doing the same thing.
Continuously
So it's
calling
both.
and, like,
yeah.
I think, yeah, and like checking up on their wife, like where are you, when are you coming, like it's late or this
Yeah.
or that, right?
Yeah.
I think it's fine to do it once, like, hey, like I'm just checking up, are you okay?
Or they're
now?
worried. Sometimes they
Or
could
they're
be worried,
exactly.
right?
Like
Some
when
people
I
are
go
just
somewhere-
overprotective.
Yeah,
So
like when I go
it's a little
somewhere, I
different.
don't usually check in, like, hey, I got here. Especially if I'm going for a long, like, if I'm driving a long way or if it's winter, you know.
Yeah.
And I feel bad because my husband will message me, hey, like, are you
you
good?
there? I
Like, you
know.
got there? And sometimes I'll see my phone and message right away. Sometimes I don't, and like I need to get better at that.
Yeah.
But that's him just checking to make sure I got there safely.
I know, I get
Luckily
that
now
too.
we can check with our phone,
I know,
right?
I was gonna
So I
say.
love that, and I do that with my husband. Like I don't
Yeah.
even message him. Sometimes I just
You just
see
know
the
where
car.
they are.
I'm like, you know what? I know where
He's
they're. He
nice
made
and
it safely
safe.
where he needs to be. If I need him, I'll call him. If I don't, like it, like let him have fun and be in peace.
Yeah.
Again, like I don't. It's easier for me to say that now because
Yeah.
of like my situation where I mean my daughter's old enough. I don't really need my husband there all the time. Whereas I feel like if you're a new mom,
Yeah.
or if you have a newborn that's you've had the
Or
newborn for
even
the
newly
whole day.
married because you're just starting to live together. You don't understand each other's like, habits
and-
and you don't know
yeah.
boundaries as much. It's
So
a
you
little
want, and you also
different.
want to spend more time, right? And I think sometimes it's for a lot of women,
Yeah.
it's about wanting to be with their husband, be around them, and it's you feel
The time
it's a
and the
separation
attention.
anxiety, right? Like when they
Yeah.
go away or when they're going visiting their family and you're not able to make it for whatever reason. I feel like they feel bad, and I love that you said that because like when I first got married, I think then I would message. I'd be like, hey, like you've been gone for like a couple of hours,
Yeah.
like I miss
There
you,
would-
like couldn't come home.
there would
or,
be
like,
no
whatever.
boundaries.
There was no boundaries. Like come home now. Where are you? Like hello, hey, you don't love me? Like all of those like million things that come in your head. He doesn't care about me. He doesn't love me.
And
he
now
doesn't
you're
miss
like,
me.
go, so I
And
can
now,
like
can I just get my me time?
Just I can listen to my song, my favorite music, just chill with myself, and that's it. Be at peace. Now we're at peace without him.
It's funny because you're actually so much more productive when your husband's not around.
Yeah,
I don't
you
know.
can get things done.
Even when I watch my daughter, like I play with her, I cook, I clean, I can do everything just when he's not around. I feel like when he's around, I just like to just chill because
Yeah.
you just you hang out and you just watch TV, watch
And
a
even
show,
like having
watch movies.
conversation, you feel like it takes more like time
Time,
of doing
yeah.
things like that, and then you're
And
like,
then you also get lazy because you're like, okay, you know what? It's his day off. It's your day off. Like, why am I gonna waste it like doing
Yeah.
housework? Let me just spend with like time with him. So that's why we don't. We're not as productive, and then we just blame them for everything. But to our brother, I
guys.
know, to our brother, thank you for sharing this. It is a situation to be a bit, I think, worried about
Yeah.
because I mean, if you're newly married, like we said, and it is something that needs to be worked on, it can take.
This
some
is all
time.
like it's something that depends on situation to situation.
Yeah.
So you can totally communicate and get to see. You know what girls always want, guys. If you're a guy and watching our show, girls always want just a little bit of attention, a little bit
Yeah.
of security, because
And tell them
sometimes
some secrets. Like tell them like some things that like if you feel
they
comfortable.
feel like they're loved, like
I think you need to show them the like that you do trust them. Once you build that trust with them, that they know you trust them and you can tell them things, I don't think then they'll care about how much you tell them or what you tell them. Then it's just like you tell me whatever you want to tell me, everything else I don't care about. So to your point, give them the attention. Give them
that's I think sometimes that's all they want. Okay, so
it's funny how we started talking about how men feel and all that, and now we're going turning it around back to like men should give girls attention.
because it's always about
But it's
that.
true, it
It's
is
always
about
about that. If you ladies are doing this kind of naughty thing, don't do it.
Or just tell us what are the reasons behind it, like what makes you feel that you want to do something like this, right?
Thank you so much for taking your time to watch our episode this time, and we'll see you next time.
We hope to bring more fun episodes and more exciting stories in 2026. Wish you guys a very happy new year, a very happy 2026.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.